So most of y'all know, watching my channel, that I covered Disney Star Wars in the past. I even made the Reylos Are Weird song, and I made several diss tracks towards Disney Star Wars over the course of my discography. And I've covered Disney Star Wars on my channel several times. And as you probably know, I'm not a fan of Disney Star Wars, even though I was a fan of Star Wars prior to Disney selling or Disney buying the brand from George Lucas after he sold it off to the white slavers, as he said. But I bet you are probably surprised, if you care at all, that I haven't covered the news about the Ben Solo movie. So let's take a look at that. There was news last week or the week before that there was a Ben Solo movie in the works that apparently got scrapped. Now, I didn't look too far into it. I personally don't care. Disney Star Wars has completely numbed me. I don't care about Ben Solo. I don't care about the sequel trilogy characters. I don't care enough about Disney Star Wars to merit any sort of feelings. I couldn't rant about this. I couldn't make a video about this. But this came out today. This article from Yahoo Entertainment. Show Disney, or this is in quotations, show Disney this is what the fans actually want. Ben Solo fans take extreme measures in hopes of getting the Adam Driver movie made. And, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Look at that. That's funny. I like that. The Hunt for Ben Solo. I don't know what the movie would have been about. I assume it was based off of after Rise of Skywalker. I assume that was the case because there was a lot of unanswered questions from the Rise of Skywalker. I think pretty much everybody, regardless of who you're a fan of in the Star Wars sphere, can agree on that. After Adam Driver revealed that Disney rejected a Star Wars spin-off centered on Ben Solo, fans of the character launched a full-scale campaign to bring the project back to life. Good for them. They can have it. I don't care. I've moved on, right? I know that there's some people that are probably mad about this. They're like, oh, we don't want Ben Solo back. Oh, we want Ben Solo back. Good for y'all. I would love to see Adam Driver get a second chance and have a better go around. He's the least annoying character in the sequel trilogy, but he's the most inconsistent. I'll say that. But all I can say is good for the Reylos. You can have it. Go for it. Make the Ben Solo movie. Do it. Better than the Rey movie. But me personally, I don't care. I've moved on. My life is actually better without Disney Star Wars. I still appreciate old Star Wars. I still appreciate what Star Wars used to be, what it means to me. But Disney Star Wars, I don't have anything, no emotion for it. No rage, no anger, no love or passion, nothing. That's how bad they've killed the franchise. I'm apathetic at this point. The movement known online as the Hunt for Ben Solo. I assumed that was the title of the movie, but I guess that's the movement. For the title of the rejected script. Okay, then I was right. Quickly moved beyond social media. Fans began buying out billboards, plane banners, and even posting missing flyers outside of Disney executives' home. That's funny. That's funny. Look at that. Look at old Ben Solo riding in that little gay vehicle. Driver told the Associated Press that he spent 2 years developing a film titled The Hunt for Ben Solo with director Steven Soderbergh, with writers Rebecca Blunt and Scott Z. Burns. I don't know any of those people, but chances are if it's under Disney Star Wars, it's under Disney's Lucasfilm, it was doomed for disaster regardless. The film set after The Rise of Skywalker. So he's dead. Ben Solo is dead in The Rise of Skywalker. We saw him transition into the Cosmic Force. He did. What would this movie even be about? Again, if it's after The Rise of Skywalker, I don't care. Fundamentally, that's the problem. The Rise of Skywalker. I don't care. The only reason I'm making a video is because this is kind of funny. And I didn't get a chance to talk about it whenever the original news dropped. The film set after The Rise of Skywalker had received support from Lucasfilm leadership before being rejected by Disney's top executives. Weird. We presented the script to Lucasfilm. They loved the idea, Driver said. We took it to Bob Iger and Alan Bergman, and they said no. Interesting. Interesting. So you're telling me that Bob Iger actually knows that the Disney sequel trilogy fucking sucks? Interesting. They didn't see how Ben Solo was alive, and that was that. Yeah, I can't blame him. He was dead. Duh. From planes to posters, a fandom on a mission. Shortly after the interview dropped on October 20th, a group of fans paid for a plane to fly over Disney's in Burbank. The banner read, say a hunt for Ben Solo. Oh, God bless them. These freaking Reylos. What a sad group of people they are. I'm happy for them. I'm happy they have something to be passionate about. Because Disney Star Wars is a dying brand that even they're turning on. How many of them that were all like, we're advocates for free speech. We want to cancel Disney Plus for Jimmy Kimmel. And now look at them. Save Ben Solo. These people have no principles. They're a sad group of people. But hey, at least they're enthusiastic about something. I don't even care about Disney Star Wars. I don't care if this movie gets made. I don't care if it stays dead forever. I don't give a shit. Then, only days later, another fan took things even further. B.D. Neagle, a longtime Disney Star Wars enthusiast probably, purchased a Disney or digital billboard in New York City's Times Square. Dude. No one's ever really gone. Apparently not. For Adam, no one's ever really gone. Hope lives, Ben is alive. Well, you can only hope that he is, because he looked pretty dead to me in the movie. Neagle explained to Collider, I'm just a fan who thought Ben's story wasn't finished. What do you mean it wasn't finished? He died. He died. What could you possibly, what are we going to do like well, to be fair, Palpatine came back, so no one ever really is gone, right? Based on how they brought back Luke Skinwalker in The Mandalorian Season 2. Yeah. The intent was to show Disney that this was what fans actually want. No, it's not. Most people are like me. They moved on. This is what Disney Star Wars fans want. Jeez. I am speechless. These people are insane. The Reylos are still here, guys. They won. The losers won, and Star Wars is dead. Missing posters. But I mean, hey, look, I like the memes. I like the missing posters. I like that they're going through all this effort and spending all that money to try and get attention. And this movie might still not get made. Although some of the tactics raised eyebrows, the campaign demonstrated just how passionate the Reylo and Ben Solo fan bases remain after years after the sequel trilogy. Yeah, Reylos are weird. Star Wars is dead. And they're putting up flyers. Oh, that's funny to me. What makes this fight for Ben Solo different is that we know a finished script exists. It's about fighting for a story that's ready to be told. Right. Okay. You keep on fighting. You keep fighting the good battle. You keep fighting the resistance. Oh, God, these people are demented. They're acting like they're fighting some sort of resistance against tyranny. We're standing up to Disney Corporation and Bob Iger. No, you're bending over, touching your toes, and saying, please give us another thing to worship. Please give us more content to consume. The fact that they use the word fight. It's not like you're advocating for people in Gaza. You're fighting for a script, for a paper with words on it, so you can have more content to buy merch from. And buy these little Funko Pop Ben Solo things and watch on Disney Plus. Here's probably another fucking freak People love to talk shit on us. We do. We absolutely do. But here we are making beautiful art, writing more fic, raising. You mean fanfic? Beautiful art, as in this Reylo crap, where you're like, the not safe for work stuff. You mean raising money for charity? What charity? What possible charity? If you're talking about raising, if the charity is raising money to make the movie, it's a waste of money and annoying the fuck out of greedy corporate overlords. You can annoy them all you want. Whether they listen to you or not is clearly up to them. They might listen to you more than they would ever listen to me. They rejected me. They called me racist. They called me sexist. They called me homophobic and transphobic. They ain't listening to me. They'll probably listen to you, though. You're not annoying the fuck out of greedy corporate overlords, dude. You are a pawn of the greedy corporate overlords. Our full-time job. Because you don't have a job. The devil works hard, just like you apparently, but Reylos work harder. Yeah, because they're one and the same, really. The hunt for Ben Solo. These people are deranged, and Star Wars is dead because of it. Reylos are weird, Star Wars is dead. Bum, bum, bum. The Acolyte got canceled. And I'll make some more diss tracks. Don't smoke crack or you end up like these fucking freaks.